Live.
What up, what up, what up? You already know it's your girl Porche Madre. Got that again. Loft P, light for the party, baby. Kicking it with my boy.
Steve Lou, what it do, what it do, what it do.
And my girl.
What's up, y'all?
What's goody in the hoodie, man?
Everything is good. I can't complain. I cannot complain.
Girl, did you hear about the water boy?
I did. Somebody got shot. Somebody pulled up in a white sedan, they said, and he was shot 4 times over, I guess it was Camp Creek, or was it Old National?
Old National.
Yeah, Old Nat.
Yeah, tragic. I mean,
very tragic.
Yeah, I've been saying it for a long time. It's dangerous for them to be doing that. I mean, I understand the hustle. I get it. I respect it. But it's just dangerous, even just with the cars and being in all that traffic. And sometimes you see some really, really young kids out there, like not even teenagers sometimes. So
they said there's been issues in the area with them too. So, I know telling how it went.
Right. And it could have been a situation of somebody getting revenge or some kind of beef, or it could have just been maybe they were being aggressive. I don't know. Maybe there was some words, but it's just a tragic.
You hear it's the other way around. Like them kids, the little water boys did something to somebody in the vehicle. Now it's the tables is turning a little bit. I was like, well, what happened?
Right. No. It could have been somebody coming back to do something.
Right. Oh, before I forget, shout out to Willie B Spirits, The Gatherers Group LLC, of course, Savage Life Radio, Sticky Finger Press on Nails, PM Media Marketing, Athertonwesjaymedia, Jazzed here, baby. If you would like to shout me out.
It's the sponsor call. What it do?
Oh, we can't use that word, sponsor.
Oh. Okay.
Because IG will ban you because they mad that you out here supporting people.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we can't use that word. We just got to shout out.
What else we got going on, y'all?
Wendy Williams. They're trying to cancel her. Did you say please? Did you hear what she did?
She did something else. What else you do?
Well, the TikTok star that was murdered. She was basically saying some derogatory statements about him, and he was a very young dude, and he had a lot of fans. I think combined it was like 6 million. Like he was very well known, and she was just being Wendy,
just
talking that shit.
When somebody dies, you gotta have some kind of level of sensitivity. You know what I'm saying?
But I think like when she was introducing it, like just making an announcement, instead of being like condolences to this person, she started off like bashing it. But like you wouldn't expect her saying like he died.
Oh, well, speaking of, we did not even introduce you. The fuck is going on today? Loft P, light for the party.
Yeah, what's wrong with you, Porche?
What's wrong with you, Steven? Hey, Jesus, introduce yourself. I'm so sorry.
King June is great.
The great, and we're gonna get into what that great really means here in a minute. But I'm so sorry to do you like that, sir. He a whole celebrity in here. We just talking that shit. Shit.
It's all good.
Okay, moving right along.
Last one we got is the dog rescuer sued by the customer who allegedly got wormed.
Well, shout out to Lisa Van Trump, former housewife of Beverly Hills Housewives, and she's known for her, philanthropy through ASPCA, PETA, and different organizations as it pertains to, pets. And she actually has a dog rescue company in Beverly Hills. And this is not the first time, which is the crazy thing. It's been people that's been bitten by the dogs, then caught all types of rabies and whatnot. So you would think that she would learn her lesson, but apparently not. What's the real scoop, Meg? I know you know.
It seems like the woman adopted a dog, a new puppy, and was playing with the puppy, and then several hours later had some extreme stomach pains, Come to find out, she had contracted a parasite from the puppy. Now, I understand that puppies typically have worms, and there's a process of deworming around multiple rounds of medication to deworm them. But my thought is, even if the puppy did still have worms, like the fact that she contracted worms from the dog lets me know that somewhere in between her playing with the dog and her maybe eating something or using the bathroom or putting her hands in her mouth, she didn't wash her hands after she was playing with the dog.
Exactly.
So that's kind of nasty.
That dog had to be. Let that dog kiss you all in your
Right, yeah, that's what it had to be, something like that. Like, there's no way, you just pet a dog and you automatically got worms. No, it doesn't work that way.
White people handle dogs different.
Oh, I'm sorry. I take care. I don't care what race you are. I take care of my pet. Now, if my pet maybe want to lick me with my mouth closed, that's none of y'all damn business, because that's my pet, and I know where my pet been. Now, as far as no, I'm not just gonna let no dog. But if he, if it's my dog, it's different. She didn't know that damn dog. That was a rescue dog. What was you doing, ma'am?
Well, damn. Yeah.
Kissing her.
First of all, that dog mouth is cleaner than yours. Quiet as cat. I kiss that dog if I kiss any one of y'all.
How do we know that?
Because the dog's mouth is cleaner than a human's. We all learned that.
That is an opinion, not a fact.
Bruh, oh, we gonna have to do a Mythbusters. Call up explain the rules.
Yeah, let's do that.
I'm not sure.
Oh, please.
I'm not really sure about that. But I will say that the foundation does have a level of responsibility. If they are out here in the world, doing dog adoptions, they have a responsibility to deworm and, vaccinate these dogs to a certain extent.
Right.
So somewhere, some protocol did not get followed. And so for that, I understand, why the foundation will be in trouble. Could she sue them? Possibly, but there also has to be some level of personal responsibility,
exactly.
Accountability for yourself and your own personal cleanliness, and then maybe you won't get exposed to parasites. But I feel bad.
Girl, you know what? You just gave me a TMZ vibes. Like you a correspondent, maybe got some legal background. Yes, I love it. Would you let a dog lick you in your mouth? Would you adopt a dog?
I have before, twice.
Have you ever caught anything from said dog?
Nah.
Case closed.
Yes, the lesson is wash your hands.
And wash your dog too. And first of all, why are you getting a dog and not making sure it got its proper paperwork?
Yeah.
Because I know she's, for what I know, after watching her years and years on television, she's very reputable in that community. Like, she even stopped the Chinese killing. I don't know if it's Chinese, but
there's a festival.
Yes, that festival. She is like one of the spearheaders that got them to stop killing those cats and dogs and all that. So she doesn't play. So it's just, I don't know. I don't know. We need the real scoop. What happened? Did you almost say some Adeline? Willie B? Whoo, shout out to you and your liquor, baby. I really almost said something out of line. I had to catch myself.
Good. Let's get
moving right along.
What we got. What had happened was.
Okay, so you know about what happened was, right? Oh, don't be all bashful and modest now. Oh, the first one I don't even have to dig. I'll say it. U42.
What happened?
What had happened? You have to say happened.
What happened was my homeboy, Razzy, I guess he a rep over there, and he's collaborating with him. Me and him been friends for like a few years, so he always tell me what he got going on. So he was like, "Man, I got a situation. You should bring a movie over here." Because I was on, in the process of premiering my movie and launching it. And he was like, "No, don't do it yet. Put it on this platform." I met the people. I'm working with them.
That's what it do. Lyrical lore.
I had this magazine.
What happened was I got this magazine. I still got it. I started in 2012. Her photographer hit me up and asked could she be in the cover of the movie. Yeah, and from that point on, she started. You sure can. You looked at the deal. What I need to do.
And this was like when she was younger, like 2012.
Nice. Zaytoven. What had happened was with Zaytoven.
Zaytoven, same magazine. I was working at a studio in the Metropolitan Laws, and he got booked, and that's when I met him for the first time. I shot him, interviewed him, put along with stuff.
Dr. Dre.
All right. My mom was in the military. What happened was, I'm sorry, my fault. My mom was in the military. She was stationed in San Diego, in California, of course. And just so happened, the daycare I was going to, Dr. Dre's nephew attended there as well. And so basically, I grew up with his nephew. And then when they was working on, come to find out now, the Doggy Style album, I was in the recording process because I used to spend the night over his nephew's house. And of course, his dad got killed. If y'all watching Baby Lit, that was his dad, Tyree.
Oh, damn.
So Dr. Dre used to pick him up, go hang out in the studio or whatnot. So yeah.
Damn.
Then we got Gucci.
So what happened was, the first time I met Gucci, I shot him when I was working out in the studio over there by Rice Street. It was on Jefferson Street on the west side. I shot him on an intern job, and then from there, shot him for my magazine.
Matt?
Nice. Bow Wow.
So that was, I got two instances with him. The first one was I seen him in the studio when I was younger, going to Dr. Dre's studio. Me and my friend was Cedric, his nephew. We seen this little boy running around the studio. He was very hyper. He looked like a little girl. He had like little plaits in his head. And mind you, this is when they was working on the Doggy Style album. He was in the studio working on that skit. I ain't put two and two together until I got a little bit older. I'm like, that's who that little girl was? So it was Bow Wow, first instant. Second one, I was in between management deal, and I got kind of in the so-so death realm. You know what I'm saying? That's when, Jermaine was going through his financial woes. He was dating Janet at the time. He was on his way. I think he was working at Def Jam too. I think he was like a VP or something. So like all the artists on So Def kind of went separate ways because of course the financial woes. So that's when me and Bow Wow crossed paths. We was almost on the same level. So I was in the process of signing, but I didn't.
Teddy Riley.
What happened was when I graduated, I migrated up to Virginia on my last few years of high school, and I graduated from high school up there. And some guys had told me about a producer. He had a studio called Future Studios right next to the high school, right next door to the high school I was going to. And come to find out, it was Teddy Riley's studio. It was called The Future. And make a long story short, I got signed to a management deal underneath Teddy Riley.
That's when we got Waka Flocka.
All right, see what happened was, I met him on the south side at his club that he had down there. And I did open mic for him when he was doing his Salute Me and Shoot Me Volume 1 mixtape. So I opened up to him, my brother.
He do. That's why I love What Happened Was, baby. Come on, Meg, the host.
Franchise Boys.
Hey.
Franchise Boys. All right, we all kind of tight knit as far as like having the same customs in the city because we from the west side. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the whole west side. I consider myself from Camden Road all the way to Bankhead. But anyway, they were more so born homes. Coming up, we used to hear about them, but we wasn't allowed to go on Bankhead Highway, being from Camden Road because they had beef at the time. Anyway, as I got older, I used to see them perform at the Pool Palace. You know what I'm saying? And then of course I kind of grazed them the path when I was doing my, music shit with Jermaine in that process. And then this year, Parlay for the Franchise Boys, he was a co-star in the first movie that I directed.
Missy Elliott.
And I signed to Teddy Riley under his management. We did reference tracks, and Missy Elliott was basically like on the vocals, of choruses and hooks and stuff. So that's how. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. Okay, Quad City.
Quad City is my first movie. It's a 70s based movie based out of Atlanta. It's about 3 inner city kids trying to save this local skate rink. You know what I'm saying? Going under gentrification in 1975.
Oh, kind of like Roll Bounce, but no, but not.
No,
not enough.
Like, see, Roll Bounce and like ATL, not taking nothing away from them. They were good movies. They were good corny movies. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you bored or you hide some on a Saturday with your kids, you'll watch it. But if you look at it, like, bro, like it was, you know what I'm saying? So, but my movie has some of them elements, but it's raw. You know what I'm saying? Cursing, sex scenes. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like kids from a child's point of view, or a teenager's point of view, but it's not, it's unapologetic. You know what I'm saying? So,
can't wait to see that.
And I just want to ask another question about that. And you said it's set in the 70s?
75.
So how old are you? Because you said a few things that made me wonder. You must be older than what I think you are.
I'm 34. I was born in 87.
Oh, okay. Okay. You still young, buck.
Real 80s baby.
Yeah, you know what?
Okay. The next one is Charlie Baltimore.
Okay. When I had my magazine Eye-Downs, an interview from her kind of fell in my lap. So I interviewed her for the magazines, and then see what happened was it kind of made a wrong left turn because she was giving me Cougar vibes. And then at the time I said I would never mess with somebody who used to mess with Biggie.
So you hit her with the curve.
Yeah. Thanks.
Why was it like some level of respect that you had for Biggie, or
It's just kind of weird, like, you know what I'm saying? But it was like she was my type anyway.
Oh, okay.
But they wasn't like in no love, and it was like a little fling with them two, though, right?
No, not the documentaries and the stuff I seen. They was serious.
No, Biggie, like Charlie Baltimore. Charlie Baltimore was Biggie's last.
Yeah.
So
she even said they was engaged to be married, and at the funeral, like a lot of people was really fucking with her and not fucking with Faith. Yeah. Because they knew the relationship that they had. So I don't know. I mean, she's beautiful.
That's why she didn't really go too far, because she crossed 2 bridges. You know what I'm saying? She crossed Faith and she crossed Lil' Kim.
Right.
So, at the time, she trying to come out, Lil' Kim was popular. So it was like, she probably had like a lot of kids she only got 2 kids, and both of her kids are gorgeous. One of them is like a DJ and a rapper, and the other one is like a model. And they look like younger versions of her. But yeah, shout out to her. I think she's gorgeous.
She is gorgeous.
Future.
I got 2.
What happened
was I've done a couple of Future's early mixtapes when he first came out, when he was with YC, and, you know what I'm saying? So I did some mixtapes with him. I also shot him under an intern when I was working at the studio.
Okay, shout it up.
Recipe, shout it up. That's our legend. He used to run in the streets with my brother. See what happened was, not my brother, but my dad. You know what I'm saying? So he's from the west side. So he pretty much got his stamp in the streets. That's one of my connections. I shot him for my magazine, interviewed him for Eye-Downs magazine right before he died. So it was like one of the last few that he did before he passed away. And just a West Side connection too. You know what I'm saying?
Rest in peace, shout it low.
Let's see.
Meg, the host.
I thought that was the last one.
No, I think you got B2K.
Steve.
Just say it for me,
I just looked at my phone. Okay.
Just say it for me, my love.
What had happened was with B2K.
What had happened was, I know y'all see like a lot of artwork on the internet, like it'd be like fake album covers or like movie posters and shit like that be going viral. 9 times out of 10 is my work, because I got a lot of shit out there that went viral, a lot of shit on Shade Room, whatever. The most popular one that I did, which segued me to Raspy, was I did a Girls Trip 2 cover, and Jada reposted, and she pretty much crashed all my social media, my website, business going through the roof, just because she reposted it and tagged me in it. So
you said she posted it and tangled you in it.
Tag.
Oh, excuse me.
Tag.
She posted it and then tagged me in it, so that pretty much drew a lot of attention to me. So I was just like thinking of ways, okay, how can I keep going viral? So I was like, man, I'm gonna do something with B2K, but it was a movie. So I called it Pandemonium at first. So I made a little fake cover and I tagged all the members in it. Raz B hit me up. He's like, man, that shit hard, man. Take that shit down. I said, why? He said, because you just gave me an idea. I'm gonna see about try to get the group back together. And he was like, I'm gonna try to get the group together and we're gonna use this concept.
I know you is not the motherfucker reason.
I am.
Oh my God.
I am. Right-handed guy, everything, Google, go on Instagram, everything.
But he is that type of person though. So I can see like literally all of that happening.
So that's how me and him got cool. So it's like, mind you, this was like, 2017, 2018. So I posted that on my page. I archived it, I ain't deleted it, so it's still up there. So he was like, all right, it was gonna be called the Pandemonium Tour before the Millennium Tour. So next thing you know, he started putting me with different people, promoters and shit like that. So next thing you know it, Pandemonium turned into the World Tour. So I did a whole lot of design work, I did a whole lot of shit. And then next thing you know it was like, nah, we're gonna call it the Millennium Tour. I'm like, okay. And pretty much the rest is history. So it's like, if I had the right people in my corner, I would have patented all that shit. Cause my shit was like Billboard, the whole 9, like all that. But I kind of fell back because it was too many politics and a lot of green shit going on. But me and Raz still cool, and that was like 4 years ago.
Obviously, that's
like,
how
me and him still cool. So we so my ties to B2K through Raz B, and I've done artwork for some of the other members too.
I know I hit you up. We were ordering some plaques. I hit you up to do the graphic design. That's how I met him. Yeah. So he could do some plaques for Raz.
I done all the Raz B's ladies album covers. I do O's covers too. Like, I'm tired. So I deserve a plaque.
You do?
Yeah, I ain't paying for it either.
Oh, that's a little inside thing, and I'll text you back on that.
Y'all gotta present that to me. I need that. I need that. And then too, I know a lot of people be talking, saying that they did this, that, and the third one and name drop. I'm only doing it because this is the segment of the show.
What happened? What?
But at the end of the day, if you Google June Ballard or King June or Derek June or whatever, all this shit that I'm saying look out for. I just been a fly on the wall in the industry. You know what I'm saying? I was in the right places at the right time. So
you're blessed.
I got stories.
Well, we want to dig deep into them stories, but we got to pay these bills, baby. Shout out to Willie B Spirits. The Gatherers Group LLC, Savage Life Radio, PM Media and Marketing, Athertonwesjaymedia, Sticky Figure Press-Ons, Jazzed Hair. Shout out to your mama.
Dude, we'll be right back.
Oh, I keep forgetting that this is StreamYard, so we don't have to take a break. I'm so sorry. That little look down and that that you gave just reminded me. We don't have to take a break.
So we'll be right back.
Yeah, King Joe too. That's one of my favorites.
That's right, Loft P, life of the party. Back at it again. So we want to dig all up in June's personal business. No, I'm just playing. You got a lot of stuff going on. You really do. You're a rapper. You're a graphic designer. You are a photographer. You're a businessman. You have a show yourself. So, like, tell us, how do you balance all of that? And tell us about your show.
First of all, you just gotta have the passion, the drive to want to actually get shit done. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, my first passion and the objective is to put me in position for music. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of person, like I told her, I'm not the type of person that want to wait in line at the club. You know what I'm saying? I want to get my J's early. I don't want to wait in line. You know what I'm saying? Because I think of myself on a higher level. So, and I've managed to live and dodge a lot of bullets because I watched and I've learned from other people's mistakes. I just want to say all this, you know, as a disclaimer. As you know, I was always told a wise man lives longer, and pretty much want to learn how to fish rather than, you know what I mean,
And get fed.
to be
Right.
fed. So, and my dream is I want to Grammy at least one. You know what I mean? I don't want to be famous. I just want to I want to impact the world. You know what I mean? So, just to move forward, like that just fueled my drive. You know what I'm saying? So I monetize off anything I've learned how to create in years.
Okay.
So, as people may say, my hands are anointed. You know what I mean? Because I'm able to do a lot. I'm a master of a lot of shit. Can I curse?
Yeah, that's
Okay, I'm a master of a lot of things. And, you know, and I'm just a go-getter. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is how I pay my bills. I've never worked for anybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm a serial entrepreneur. So that's all the elements I got. I met her bearing gifts with everything that I had. So I got 4 books out. You know, 1 children's book, how to get, you know, rich off of social media and the website or whatever, online business. I got a book for that. And I got some other novels. You know, got those lines of streams of income. You know what I'm saying? Then 2, I got 3 publications, online publications.
You got the streams of income. What's your passion of? Is it the music? Is it the books? Is it the art?
I would just say I'm an artist overall, but the dream, the strategic move is with the music. Because you know, it's like I'm an individual that try to crack the Da Vinci Code. You know what I'm saying? Every day. Like I don't like to do the norm.
Right.
So right now, just by me doing stuff and learning how to do other things has got me in certain situations. Like now, I got resources at a streaming network. Now I got resources over here in the publication. You know what I'm saying? I had to source try to buy my magazine when I first started because I put Black men out of business.
Right.
King magazine out of business.
Right.
So it's like I got those people. I got all kind of resources because I was like, yo, people see my drive in Atlanta, and then 2, I gave out a lot of free dope, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? So people know the value in me. So it's now like if I want one of my celebrity homeboys, if you don't know, to be in my movie, they'll do it because they know they like,
They know the
okay,
value. Right.
they know the value and they know that they don't know what's going on. They know that shit gonna be dope because it comes from June. So right now, okay, I'm making all these lanes. Well, I made all these lanes. Now I'm just cashing out. So when I get to the point, I'm trying to tell you, my music drop, I'm gonna be up there with Andre 3 Stacks.
So it's gonna be a go.
Yeah, it's over with.
And we sat with them first, y'all.
I want to hear more about your podcast. Like, what is the subject matter that you focus on? What do you talk about?
It's me bringing everybody into my world. I'm very multifaceted. You know what I'm saying? I love talking about politics, police corruption, conspiracy theories, about biblical things. I like building. Like it don't even have to be those type of things. I just like to have stimulated conversation. You know what I'm saying? And I just like building, because conversation, advice, you know what I'm saying? Conversation, advice, knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't progress as a person if you don't hear nobody else talk. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's gonna be about.
What you got working on for 2021? You got a lot of things working on. What's up for 2021?
The lady I'm involved with, Beyonce, rather. She and I are gonna be on Bravo, on reality TV.
Wow. You a little secretive.
Yeah, like, it's mainly her name, but I'm adding it. You know what I'm saying? So Candy got a show that we're about to start shooting for on the 20th of this month. Okay. We started last year, but the pandemic happened. But we're gonna resume shooting in about a week.
Be on the lookout for that.
So that.
What's the name of the show so we can be on the lookout for it?
It's called OLG Gang.
Oh yeah, for her restaurant.
Yeah. Nice. So that Quad City 2 coming out this fall. Just a lot of content on U42.
So we working like a motherfucker then.
And I know he's so modest. Now Lil G from Silk is about to do his solo career. And I know you're in the mix with that. Tell the people what you got going on.
First of all, it's so crazy because my family deeply rooted into the Atlanta culture. Mm-hmm. Small World is one of my cousins is in Silk. So that kind of the law of attraction of that just brought me to that situation. Okay. So shout out Cuzzo. But yeah, I'm gonna be designing. I'm working on that product. So
shout out to G.
G7.
So we got it right, my baby. We got a letter for you. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's a live tweet. We have to, get the people what they want.
All right.
So, dear General, my girlfriend is going to Boosie's pool party. It's all her and her friends. Oh, it's all her and her friends have been talking about the last couple of days. First, I didn't mind, but when I think of those cucumber challenges from last time, I don't want her going, am I tripping?
Wow.
Ooh, Jesus.
I'm going down to the DM.
Right.
Okay, where we going with this?
He's saying, like, is he tripping? Do you know about Boosie and his pool parties and the cucumber challenge?
So would you let your fiance would you be cool with your fiance going to a Boosie pool party?
Stay. Like,
okay, so is he tripping?
Nah, he ain't tripping.
Okay.
Because trouble gonna be there. Why the fuck you gonna go?
Everybody loves trouble in his
music. Okay, is it cool if I go? So you think like that, knowing that it's gonna be nothing but half naked women.
Oh, definitely, it's a topless pool party.
Yeah, they fucking, they got fucking. They smoking, they drinking. So why would I set myself up to fail?
Right.
Just be standing in front with a hard dick? Like, nah. Like, I wouldn't even go. I wouldn't even have the audacity to even go. So,
it's the audacity for me. I love it. Okay. Beyonce, love you. Okay. I love it. Okay. Would you go, Steven? Are you going?
If I was single, yeah.
I would only be going as media.
Media pass.
That's very political of you.
Media, yeah, I would only do media. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Yeah.
Make sure you got the lantern. Steven actually, he wants me to go to do media coverage, and as I grow closer to the Lord, and I don't tell you this on camera, but I cannot go. I have to decline. I cannot go. I don't even want to be in that environment. No offense, shout out to Bootsy and all the topless strippers and the cucumber eaters. But yeah, that's just not how I would like to spend my Sabbath day. I just want to keep it holy.
Amen.
Amen. That's legit. Megan, are you going? Because somebody need to do the media coverage.
You know what? I'll say it like that. I don't think my man will have a problem with me going because we have a very high level of trust. But would I personally desire to be there? No, I don't think so. There's not a whole lot there that I would partake in. So it's like, I don't know. I'm kind of with June on this. Like, why would I put myself in that kind of environment? Not so much of like being tempted, because I don't think that would be the case for me at all. But it just doesn't seem like a safe environment. Drugs and alcohol, people, you know. And then when we saw those videos like last summer, or was it summer before last? It was like some of them people did not look like they were in their right mind to be saying yes to be doing some of the stuff that they was doing. It doesn't seem, they probably woke up the next morning like, oh my God, I was so messed up. I can't believe I did that, you know? So I don't want to witness anybody, you know, getting caught up in something that isn't consensual. You know, that's just not my vibe. I will be potentially, you know, if it end up on the shade room, I will check out. I'll swipe through and see what's what. But that's about the extent that I would go with that.
Well, I don't know who's going to do this lofty media coverage.
But what do they need media for? They don't need no media. You can't show nothing that they're doing on no public platforms without.
Why you how the whole reason we're able to have this conversation is because somebody was there showing everything that you said they're not supposed to do. So instead of it being on the shade room, I needed to come from Lofty, Life of the Party. First, unfortunately, I have to keep the Sabbath holy, so that leaves one of you two heathens too. I'm just playing.
Steve can go. You single, right, Steve?
Huh?
You single, right?
Yep.
So you go?
Yeah, it's gonna be somebody to go. It's gonna be somebody to go.
We
might have to strike all that from the conversation because I don't want somebody that I know that's promoting to like feel like I'm like you know what I'm saying, like.
Oh no, we love Boosie. We love the topless girls. We're praying for them. Yeah. I mean, it's no disrespect to each his own.
Right.
But I don't understand
and see how they feel about that, and if they're going to show up to that, and then that's another different conversation.
But are they charging for this party? I don't understand like how this would sway. You know, like they are charging for it.
Oh, baby, yes, ma'am.
I didn't know.
Get through the door.
I'm not paying to go to no party I was invited to.
It's media.
Y'all discussing the wrong business. We're gonna tap out on.
Oh yeah. But yeah.
Tell us where to find you on social media, sir.
Wow, where do I start? Okay. King June ATL. Okay, yeah. If you wanna check out Quad City, go to quadcitymovie.com. You can stream it up there. Got a lot of businesses. You know what I'm saying? Can I tag them?
Yeah, please do.
All right, shadesbydrickler.com.
Shades by Drickler, okay.
Yeah, Shades by Drickler. idonsmag.com. blackowned.net. It's BLAQUEOWNED.net.
It is only an interview, but hey.
Yeah, so y'all check it out. You know what I'm saying? Support. I'm just doing the right things with my time and my energy. And frequently really high.
Like God be to glory. God bless you, sir, for coming through.
So we appreciate you.
And another shout out to our sponsors, Willie D Spirits, The Gatherers Group LLC, PM Media Marketing, Athertonwesjaymedia, Cypress Life Radio, Sticky Finger Press on Nails, Jazz Hair, as well as Love is Black Baby. Sorry to leave them out. of the first go around. If you or your loved ones would like to get a shout out, please hit our Cash App at 214-609-2090. Leave your information in the memo, and we'll be sure to shout you out back.
This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna ride out. Would you like to take a shot?
Oh
Do it
yeah,
like this. We say
U42.
Yes.
Check it out. It's launch.
And shout out to Ashley.
We like to go on 1, 2, 3. We say love P.
Love P.
1, 2, 3.
Lord.
P.
P.
Get your life together.